Hello everyone, this is Gypsy Jess with your Art of Tarot, and I'm here with a timeless collective reading. I've got some new decks that I'm excited to share with you this evening when I'm recording it, but remember, it's good for whenever you find it, day, night, a year from now, doesn't really matter. So, before we get started, you know the deal. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath and relax. Allow yourself to be present and be open to any of the messages that may come through for you. Keep in mind, if I say his and hers, that's in relation to divine masculine, feminine energy, and not necessarily to those in a feminine or masculine body. Energies are always interchangeable and tend to be reflections of pieces of those within ourselves. So, just something to take into mind. As I shuffle, I ask that you allow yourself to be open to any signs, symbols, animals, phrases, names that may come through to you right at this moment. These are going to allow you to connect with what comes through on my reading as your own, right? These are confirmations. This is just going to be a collective general reading. We'll see what storyline comes through. Spirit, what do we need to know right now? What story? Oh, we got 3. We're going to take them. This new deck is the Phantom Wise Tarot. I just love it. I think it's very playful. Has a lot of childlike energy behind it. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. A lot of childlike energy coming through right now. 3 of Cups in reverse. I'm already getting the energy of masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but someone who is grown and who's got a very childlike, playful energy to them right now, and who is either spending too much time kind of in that celebratory eat, drink, and be merry, or who's starting to come out of that and really give some attention to their inner child. So let's see what else comes through here. The 4 of Cups, yeah, contemplation. Contemplation and what that inner child needs. This came over flipped out. We have Temperance. I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifying cards from one of my tarot decoratifs. And then lots of oracle cards today. We're going to get some archetype cards just to see what active energies are active. Spirit, Page of Swords by the 2 Swords. For love or for money? I just heard. I don't know why. So, wow, we got a lot of pages on the table. A lot of pages on the table. The Chariot, a lot of blockages too. Ooh. Teacher in reverse. Lots of 2s, lots of Cups. Getting a lot of denial. I'm getting the air of self-denial. Oh, I need to get some oracle cards to get a better understanding of what is up here. I'm so excited about my Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot. I just got this. I've been obsessed with this deck from the moment I saw it. but it's taking me some time. Vulture, interesting. I just did a pick a pile where this came up. So look back at that pick a pile and the vulture that I just posted, because clearly there are some messages there for you if this reading resonates. If it doesn't, then don't take it. We're also gonna get mature woman, message of concern, deep. Now let's get some archetype cards to see some other energies that are active here. You know, what I love about the vulture is that it's a very misunderstood animal, and it's all about purification, right? So maybe you're being called to purify, because I do see a lot of blockages. I do see some imbalances coming up for you right now. Whether that's prayer, sage, you know, a deep cleaning of the house, I do encourage you to do that. Shadow side of the seeker, inability to commit to a path once found. Ooh. Shadow side of the queen, becoming arrogant with authority and challenge. Becomes arrogant with authority, or when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. And light attribute of gossip, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple more from one more deck, and then we're gonna get into this. Actually, yep. Shamanic healing oracle. Lots of cards down on the table. Divine timing. And our last one here, movement into balance. So whether you're feminine in body or not, it doesn't matter. That's speaking to feminine energy, and there's a lot of it on the table. I get someone who is definitely resonating or being called to take a look at that inner child. I'm getting like a little girl sort of energy. And for whatever reason, a mother wound coming across quite strongly. Here with the Page of Swords, coming up with the Two of Swords and the Teacher in reverse, I feel like someone who's going through cycles, that they're not kind of willing to learn, almost like an obstinate child energy. And the beautiful part about being in this child energy is that there is a freshness, of, you know, a happiness, a pride, looking at the things we love, and really taking an innocent sort of joy about them. And I do think there is some inward seeking going on, but definitely a flakiness, a childlike flakiness. You know, it's like I get the sense of picking up one toy, playing with it for 5 minutes, and then getting a new toy, or opening presents and really enjoying it, and then going to the next thing. And like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be a feminine energy or feminine in body that I'm talking to. This can be a masculine in body that I'm talking to. But whoever it is really struggling to make a choice right now, any sort of choice, whether that is in, you know, learning a lesson and moving forward, whether that's financial or romantic investments. Someone who's feeling a bit wounded and detached Detach from a personal truth. Detach from... What do you detach from? Prince, Chariot. Detach from some sort of communication. And it's interesting with that, with the message of concern coming up with the mature woman. I do, and the spider, because the spider for me also is mother energy. And this queen, the shadow side of the queen, I get that there is an older feminine, a mature feminine that's party to this situation. That someone is feeling detached from. It really, you know, I'm getting mother, 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 but this could be an auntie, this could be a work figure, some sort of concerned, overly concerned feminine energy, overly, a little bit invasive even. Someone who kind of sticks, I want to say sticks like glue. And at times even possibly as a bit emotionally immature, who wants to go think about things in more of an emotionally immature way, or just doesn't have the tools to handle any sort of conflict in an emotionally mature way, in an authentic way. And yet, there is some sort of quick communication coming in, and what it's related to, I think, is strongly of this thief. So this may be a relationship that this feminine is finding concerning. This might be a work situation, but whether this has recently happened or it's about to happen, I do feel like someone's going to reach out with a very intense message of concern, intended to block you from moving forward. There's some sort of movement forward that they're really trying to temper here. And with the light attribute of gossip coming up, awakens consideration for the feelings of honor of others and honoring trust. This really could be them trying to handle the situation delicately, right? Trying to handle it in a balanced way. But this communication is being held back for it to come at the right moment. And perhaps this is your warning for it, because something soon is going to happen in divine timing. This could be, let's see what this isn't related to, because this is what's coming across pretty clearly for me. We are going to pull some traditional tarot here. Spirit, tell me, what is this message of concern from this older feminine coming up? What is this about? But there's some stubbornness here, judgment. This could be related to legal matters, something that you feel a strong injustice about, something that's been done to you, and something that's been on your mind heavily with the Four of Cups coming up twice. Something that you've been contemplating and haven't been fully able to swallow here. And I think definitely with these, the Seer of Air and kind of the Ace of Feathers here. I know that's not exactly what these are called in this deck, but there's kind of there's a lack of receptivity. And, you know, I saw that right at the beginning with that sort of obstinate child, right? Obstinate child. And that's why I said this doesn't have to necessarily be a mother figure, but someone that you look to in a mother kind of air, right? Or a mother kind of way, anyway. And I think in the past, whatever this situation is, it's been a struggle for you to, because of your emotions, really discern clearly a way forward. And that's why it's been blocked for you, right? Something that's been keeping you from fighting. And this, like I said, could be a legal situation, could be a romantic situation, could be a work situation. But something with betrayal. Let's get a little bit more. Something that you've been contemplating heavily and haven't really wanted to accept. And you're going to know what that is, right? Only you can know what that is. Something that you've been working for you put a lot of time and energy into. Something that you align with integrity-wise and have a pretty serious truth to speak. I'm going to get some bottom of the deck, Justice. I really get the feeling that this is in regards to a legal matter. This could be a divorce. This could be an actual lawsuit, right? Yeah. And you, the Empress here, have kind of been reduced to this. I don't want to say reduced, right? That's not the right word for it. But this could be pertaining to a mother and a child. This could be a mother-child dynamic. But something was stolen from you, right? And I know this has been weighing on you very, very, very heavily, but I do feel in the exact right time, the exact right moment, this is all going to come into balance, right? Something that hasn't been fair in the past, that hasn't been equal. And like I said, there's a lot to indicate an actual lawsuit here. But these can also be, you know, spiritual scales, right? Spiritual scales being balanced. So let's get some information about what's going to come of this moving forward, right? The outcome. And I know I haven't touched on this moth quite yet. And really what I get with this, kind of this moth to the flame, you know, we've got vulture, spider, and moth. And these are all sometimes considered undesirable, right? And this could be a way that you're feeling, right? This could be this situation altogether. But this spider, this vulture energy especially, I do sense some shadow aspects of it, especially coming up with the archetype cards, the shadow attribute of the seeker, right? Vulture, shadow aspect, of course, and the shadow aspect of the spider, right? And to me, this is someone I think who really, I think is more so speaking of an energy for someone who took advantage of you, not really seeing you clearly as the Empress that you are, as the powerful being that you are. And this moth energy, I really feel is more connected to this gossip card and the fact that it's, yes, this is a lesson, but this is, there's a transformation, kind of like feathers, this niggling knowing, right? This thing at the back of your neck, this soft little thing that comes out in the dark, right? And they can be wildly beautiful, sometimes almost more beautiful than many butterflies. They're sturdy animals, they're sturdy insects. But I get that you might have felt like a kind of a bug trapped in this spider's web here, and this vulture who really fed on this sweet, childlike, almost like kind of a Marilyn Monroe type vibe here, you know? Whereas before, they kind of wrongly saw you as the Page of Swords. In truth, you really are the Queen of Swords, right? Who's one aspect of the Empress. But I think what's clear is that all this is going to come into balance at the exact right time. And this may even pertain to the energy of the person who did this, who put you in this position, right? Who took advantage of this spider to the fly kind of thing. But there's some very quick communication coming in that while you felt very stuck, was being tempered. This was all a slow play by angels, by the divine. This was slow play for the truth to come out very quickly, very, very quickly at the exact right moment, right? And while in the past your emotions may have caused you to have trouble discerning truth from lies, right? You know, that's not the case anymore. It's not the case anymore, my love. I really want to get some clarification on the outcome for this. Can we get some outcome on what appears to be some sort of justice, some sort of, like I said, with justice and judgment coming up with the thief, I really feel like this is an actual legal theft of something, whether it's time, energy, wheel of fortune changing. If you were wronged in the past, if you still feel like this injustice has not been settled, that wheel is spinning, and those who felt like they made out, you know, scraped up the pieces before, their payout is coming, and they will no longer be celebrating the success that they felt they had, right? There will be no celebration, only truth. Oh, quick and action-filled truth. And this is coming in, I'm telling you, very, very quickly. Woo. 10 of Pentacles. And if this was pertaining to wealth, any sort of legal money, right? Woo. Your ship's coming in. This is pretty clear to me. This is very clear to me. Things that were stolen from you are being returned. At least the energetic equivalent, and then some, right? The rats might have gotten in before, but they're not going to make out. They're not going to make out the way they thought they did. Any sort of win was temporary, I'm telling you. Okay. So on that note, I want to get a little guidance on how you can step away or move forward gracefully. But I do want to pull one or two. Actually, let's just do one. One more fortune telling card. I heard 3 more, but I feel like I want to do 1 more. Okay, we'll do 3. I feel like this is someone who, our snake that's made out and is looking for the outcome. Yeah, justice. Justice. Divine justice. I feel like this is this woman who took advantage, right? Who legally took advantage. And she's sitting here looking and waiting, concerned. And divine justice is coming. Love. Love. And this is a very twin flame card for me. But this could be pertaining to a couple, right? But more than anything, I get that this is going to be very, very healing for you. And this is going to put you on a path of true love. So if I'm speaking to a divine feminine here, a divine feminine energy, either way, your ship is coming in. The tides are turning. The tides are turning. And you're going to be blessed. And this abundance may even be returned to you in the form of a deep, passionate, committed, lifelong love. But there's money here, there's wealth here. And when you're in this abundance energy, this is inevitably going to happen either way. Doesn't matter the order. All things will be delivered in divine timing. Awesome, awesome message. So please let me know if this is yours. Bye-bye.